Welcome to the Upper 90s Soccer Channel. This channel is dedicated to the Premier League. I'm going to give my thoughts and tips on the Premier League, my team of the week, give a little guessing game of who scored this goal, some news in the league, and any other information going on in the Premier League. So tune in each and every week when we dive deeper into the Premier League. Let's go. For those that are new to this channel, my name is Michael Forstner and I love soccer and I hope you do as well, which is why you're watching this channel. First, let's start with the Premier Team of the Week. Now, we're on week 10 right now. Now, there's no prior videos to this, so I do not have a Team of the Week from the last couple weeks. But we're going to start right now. So, further ado, let's start with the goalie. So, we're going to put it right in this area. Now, the goalie of the week is Ilian from Leeds United. This guy has just been playing amazing since getting promoted with the club, Leeds United. Overall, the team has been playing fairly well. I mean, they're scoring a lot of goals. They are letting a few goals too, but the team overall has been looking very solid and a team that will probably stay in the Premier League. And in the defensive line, we have Mendy at left back for Manchester City. He scored a goal in their game where they just completely stomped the other team with a 5-0 lead in the following game. With that, our center back alongside him would be Jon Stones, who's also from Man City. Again, the team overall just had a solid performance, so it's not too surprising to see him in there as well. It is his first start in quite a few matches, so it's good to see that he's healthy. I'm not sure if he'll actually be starting quite often. There'll be a lot of rotation going on with Diaz and Laporte at Man City. Now, next to him, we have Gabriel from Arsenal. Now, it may come as a surprise because Arsenal has not been playing very well, but he is the diamond in the rough right now for Arsenal. Without him, I don't think this team would be performing anywhere close to where it is right now. Now, I know there's still transitions going on with Arteta with this club, and the upfront players are not performing very well, but the defensive line has been doing fairly well, even though they are letting some goals in. But again, we are pretty early in the season. A lot can still happen. And on the right side, we got Bernardic from Southampton. Again, Southampton is one of those teams that they can play very well one week and play terrible the next week. And in this game, they had a great first half, but the second half just wasn't going the way that they wanted to. They ended up losing 3-2 to Manchester United, which again comes as quite a surprise since Ole Gunnar has been up and down with Manchester United, but it seems they're going in the right direction, which as a non-Manchester United fan, I'm not happy about. But overall, you got to be happy with the performance that they've been doing lately. Now, in the midfield, we got Cass McGee, known as Jack Grealish, from Aston Villa. This guy is probably one of the most lethal players right now for Aston Villa. It seems that all their attacking is going to be flowing through this player, along with McGinn and even Ole Watkins. But Jack Grealish has been just top-notch for this team for the last couple weeks, and hats off to him for what he's been doing for this club, and surprised that he stayed there. Again, if this team would have got relegated, I think he would have left, but the fact that he stayed just shows his massive support to Aston Villa. Next to him, we got Kevin De Bruyne from Manchester City. Again, going off the same thing. He had a great performance with the whole team. I mean, the whole team just had a solid performance overall. But Kevin De Bruyne having more assists again. I have a feeling he's probably going to set a record this season with the most assists. It just seems that every game he plays, he's always finding players around the box and just setting great chances for anyone to score, whether it is Mendy, who's a defender, or their top forwards as well. Next to him, we got James Ward-Prowse, the free kick specialist. Again, talking about Southampton here again. They started off very well. James Ward-Prowse had a solid free kick, probably one of his top ones that he's had lately, but it just wasn't enough for Southampton. But overall, he had a great performance in the weekend game. And on the right side, we're putting Ryan Mahrez from Manchester City as no surprise here. The man had a hat trick in their 5-0 game. So again, all his goals, if you haven't checked them, you should check them out because they were pretty amazing goals. I mean, every goal Mahrez pretty much scores is a top goal. So again, it's always fun to watch him. And our top two main guys up top, we have Cavani, who came off the bench for Manchester United, scoring that final goal to give them the win, the 3-2 over Southampton. Now, it's surprising that he's not starting, but again, he's been a solid player coming off the bench. I believe this is back-to-back weeks that he scored a goal. So it seems like it's going in the right direction for him. And alongside him, with our last player, we got Joelinton up top next to him for Newcastle United. Overall, I think this is a pretty solid team. Write down in the comments if you disagree or you think players that should be in different roles or the way we should switch this around. I prefer a 4-4-2, but again, a 4-3-3 might also be another option as well. Now, the next part I think is pretty fascinating is I'm going to show a clip right now, and it's going to be Guess That Scorer. So in this clip, I'm going to change it to a cartoon / setting where it's going to be black and white. I'm going to cut the audio in certain parts, so it's going to be harder to know who that character is. So in this part, I want you to watch this clip and see who scored this goal.
10 minutes to play. Here comes... Oh, it's fantastic! To the ball, and what width and pace in the corner of the net, and Mahrez is just grasping at thin air. Perfect, beautiful free kick.
All right, and last but not least, I want to go over some news. So as of right now, Tottenham and Liverpool are tied for the top position, and Chelsea are right behind them. So this season is actually having a closer race than we did last year. It seems like a lot of teams are dropping points as of right now, and not one team is really pushing in front of anyone else, which is actually making for a solid season this year, and I'm kind of happy about that. Being a Chelsea supporter, I'm obviously hoping for them to get to the top and hold that position. Having Mendy as the goalie has been a huge increase for this team, so we're going to see where they go. And other news though, if you guys didn't hear, Raul Jimenez from Wolves had a huge injury this past weekend. He had a skull fracture. We wish him the best. We're not too sure on his recovery right now. It sounds like he had surgery, and we're going to see where he goes from there. But again, best of wishes to him. That's all we got today on the Upper 90 video show here we got on YouTube. So again, each week I plan on posting this, going over the team of the week, guessing that goal scorer, and each week I'll actually follow up who that goal scorer was so you can find out, and any news in the Premier League. Stay tuned. We'll see you next week.